Doing something a little different today. So I'm just gonna hang out. I got some work that I'm gonna be doing. Cleaning. But I figured we can hang out anyway. Trying to figure out where to set this up. How's it going? See, somebody's in here now. It always takes a few minutes to get started. What's going on, Greta? I'm up in Gettysburg today, but I lost my wallet the other day, so I froze all my credit cards, debit cards, and my account, and then my phone bill was due, so they blocked my payment for my phone bill, so now my phone's not working, so I can't do outreach today like I was planning. I should have my card back, like my new card next week, I guess. But I came over here to help my dad out anyway. There's no cleaners today, so we're gonna clean the house ourselves. But yeah, now I gotta get a new ID. Pain in the ass. This is so unorganized. Oh my God. I haven't been here in a while. And this is what the closet looks like. Oh my God. They're labeled. Everything's supposed to be folded neatly so you can see the labels. But I don't know what they've been doing here. I hate seeing things like that. Yeah, right. It's supposed to be organized. Let's see. I need to get them. Did they? Okay, slept in 3 beds. There's 3 people and they slept in 3 beds. I guess it was no couples. I gotta find things that match. This is not a flat sheet. I'm in the wrong spots. Oh my God. What is this? A pillowcase in with the fitted sheets? So annoying. These aren't even folded nice. They're just like wrapped up. What? That's not a... Oh my God, that's not a flat sheet either. That is. That's what I'm looking for. Do I know how to properly fold a fitted sheet? I think so. Why is it so dark in here? How do you do it? Normally, I could show you how I do it, but maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. Let's see how they have it. It looks like they folded it in half like this. And then I forget. I don't know. Yeah, that's not normally how I fold it. Here's another one. Yeah, it looks like they folded these the same. They fold it long ways in the middle. And then just like fold it over a couple of times. I don't know, I'm not a professional cleaner. The people that normally clean are professionals. Do you see how organized the closet is? Text Christopher, see where he is. Can you text Christopher and see where he is? My brother's supposed to be coming and helping too. I'm doing good. How's everybody doing? What's on this table? Did you put this piece of plastic on here? Yeah.
On top to protect it.
Yeah. You need to tell them to keep the closet more organized.
Yeah, I know. I want to show you the Eisenhower farm. It's where you see their closet.
How many rooms do they have there?
It's a lot. If you want, we can go tour it later if you want.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Hey, there he is.
My brother just walked in. That's funny. And I saw a video of a guy, a real professional. He did this one time. He just flips the sheet up and drops it down, and it's perfect. I don't know how he does it. What's up? I'm streaming. You can say hi. No. You want to say hi?
No, that's okay.
All my friends like you. Well, you gonna come in and help me?
Yeah.
You don't want to be on camera for what?
No.
Why not?
I told you I don't want to.
Why? My brother wouldn't even come in here because I'm streaming. It's fucking weird. Why? He's scared he don't want to be on camera. There's literally only 2 people here watching me. What a fucking weirdo. You're never gonna start your own YouTube channel. You won't even just be on my screen. That's like the dumbest thing in the world. How you gonna do your own thing? Camera shot in front of 2 people. Is he that embarrassed that he eats meat still? I don't even think all you people are vegan. There's literally 3 people commenting that I've never even seen before. I'm not gonna do this by myself. I'm gonna leave. I just do this to come help.
I gotta run over to Facebook video.
Wegan Keegan. Where does this go? There we go. Where did this? Yes, this is a section. These aren't right either. This is supposed to be on this pillow. We got the wrong pillows in the wrong pillowcases. You guys ever want to come out to Gettysburg? You can come stay here. Where did everybody go? Why am I the only one up here working? Is somebody gonna get the bathroom? Yeah, we start up here though. We finish down there. Guys, man. I can't work like this. crazy. Hey, Roya. It's Airbnb. Or Verbo. Actually, we have our own website too, so if you want to come to Gettysburg, let me know and I can hook you up. This is a bigger house with 4 beds for 6 people. And then we have another smaller like apartment for like 2 people. But we were going to, or I was going to do outreach today. But I lost my wallet the other day and had to close, like lock all my accounts. And then my phone bill was due and I didn't remember. So they shut my phone off. So I have no service. So I'm here using the Wi-Fi. My dad wanted some help cleaning, so I figured I'd come over here and help him get the house ready. I figured I would just stream this. At least stream something. But yeah, here's like the bathroom. And then here I'll kind of give you a little tour. This is the one bedroom here. This is the smaller bedroom. There's a little golf game. I'm gonna fix this bed. There's a little office here. I don't want to show you too much because my dad's got his computer on there. But I'll show you downstairs. Don't look at my brother though, because he doesn't want to be on camera. But here's like the front door. Here's the living room. There's another bedroom in here. And then the kitchen. Actually, I should show this. Got some cool like artifacts in here. And then hallway. There's another little bathroom in here. And this is the kitchen. A little coffee bar. A little table. There's a garage in the back. Laundry room. So yeah, it's nice. This is a nice house. Go back up and get that other bed finished. But yeah, I got here and I haven't been here in a while. Me and my brother organized this whole closet. We pulled everything out. We refolded everything. We labeled everything. And then the cleaners have been in here and they've messed it all up. They haven't been keeping things where they're supposed to be. None of this is supposed to be over here. There's like too many. We took a lot of extra stuff out of here so that there wasn't too many, and now there's more. So I don't know what's going on. But twin fitted sheets, and there's towels here. It's so frustrating. Let me get this set up here, and then I'm going to grab this stuff to do this other bed. I'll just put this here for a minute. I still got to do my exercises and stuff this morning, so maybe I'll take a break. Letting you do this bathroom. Yeah, I'll do the bathroom for 4 minutes. This is not. It's not a twin bed. Oh. This is the twin bed. I grabbed the wrong sheet. Let me fold this back up. Have you seen the closet lately?
Yeah. We'll move them over to the other place.
I guess I'll find out, because I can't tell. I can't tell what's what in there because it's like they're not in the right spot. So I hope this is the right size. The twin was labeled, but the queens weren't. This is a queen. No, this is a full. That's what's so confusing here too. It's 3 different size beds.
Yeah. Here you go. Here's the Eisenhower Farms laundry. It's almost exactly like ours.
You mean the way ours is supposed to look?
Yeah. Yeah, that's not exactly. Where are you?
Here. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's how it's supposed to look.
Of course, you know, there's nobody sleeping there. You know, it's like.
See, that's the professionals. That's how it looked in our closet at first.
Yeah, it's got.
We need to get it back to that.
I'm going to take a picture of that and hang it up in there.
Yeah, right?
Because that should be part of the cleaning too, is to keep that organized and straight.
Mm-hmm, exactly. Hey.
Hey. In there too, moving stuff around.
They don't even have labels in their closet, do they?
No.
So, huh? Ours is actually labeled, but we can't manage to keep it organized. Isn't that funny? Roya, yeah, right? Come on. You're welcome here anytime. Let's see. Maybe one day I'll be able to do that in one swoop. Start on the side. So what's been going on? Any good UFC fights lately or anything?
We got one this weekend, tomorrow.
Yeah, who's fighting?
We got the main event. Is this tomorrow? Yeah. Imamov, this French dude, Imamov versus Barallo.
don't know either of them.
Yeah, they're a little bit newer.
What are their records?
17-1 for Morello.
Damn.
And Lamont 16-4.
17-1 and 16-4. That's gonna be a good fight.
The co-main event is Mauricio Ruffi versus Benoit Saint-Denis. Another French versus Brazilian.
Are you vegan? That's it. Wait, so there's 2 French versus Brazilian fights?
Yeah, back to back, co-main and main event.
Wow, that's cool.
Benoit Saint-Denis used to be their, in their special forces.
Damn. Yeah, he's a badass.
Yeah, he's insane.
Yeah, that's cool. My brother said the co-main event and the main event tomorrow for UFC. It's both fights, a guy from France against a guy from Brazil. So if you're French or Brazilian, that's kind of cool. I talked to a lady on the bus this morning. She was speaking a different language that I had no idea what it was. So I asked her, I said, "Ma'am, where are you from?" She said she's from Haiti. She was speaking Creole. And she's like, "I can speak French too."
We haven't cleaned the shower in here, right?
No.
Okay.
I was like, wow, she was a polyglot. She could speak Creole, English, and French. I thought that was pretty cool. Wait, I'm doing this out of order. Are you vegan, or why are you not vegan yet if you aren't? I mean, yeah, you want to come out here and do some activism with me? Where's the tag? I'll probably still go to the square and do some outreach. But I just might not be able to stream it unless I can find some free Wi-Fi somewhere. Actually, I can go stand outside the coffee shop, use their Wi-Fi, so I might do that. What's up, Benji? Wait. Hey, that bed has the comforter all the way over, not folded over. Should I just match that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then I'm gonna put these in the front. I don't know why 2 of these are over there. Makes no sense. These can go here. This can go here. Alright. One bed done. Other bed was already done. A little dusty. Some cobwebs. Yeah, I could tell the cleaners aren't cleaning the lamps. These have spider webs all over them. Where you got like the candles. They all have spider webs on them. Not this one. I'm going to show you a little bit of the office here. Unfortunately, there's an animal. I don't know where the hell my dad got that. But here's some shark's teeth. I think my dad actually got most of these himself when he was diving. Maybe he bought some. There's some cool little artifacts in here. Oh shit. I hit my head on stuff. Yeah, I lost my wallet the other day. So I locked all my accounts. And I didn't realize that my phone bill was due. So they turned my phone off. So my phone's gonna be off for a couple of days till I get my new card. So I was gonna do street outreach, but that happened, and then also my dad was coming to clean today, so I figured I would just come here and help him. I don't know why it was cutting out, but yeah, this is a short-term rental. Hey, this table's broken.
What cable?
The coffee table. This leg was kicked in. It was just like this. I didn't fix it, but it needs to come back out.
Man. I can't do much with it now. I got people coming in.
There's a nail. This nail's sticking out a little bit, so maybe that's holding it from going back up.
Let me finish with this because these fucking nobody can make a fucking toilet seat. They keep putting slots in them things, and they always slot.
Yeah. Why is there a slot in there? It should just be like a hole.
It doesn't need to be a slot. It just allows it to move.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm gonna do with my next wallet. Put a tracker in it. I was just talking about that this morning. It sucks because I don't normally carry my wallet with me because I use my phone to pay for a lot of things. But yeah, just every once in a while I'll take it with me. And I don't know what happened to it. I think maybe it was in my back pocket and I sat down on the curb and it pushed out. So I think somebody probably just walked by and picked it up. Let's see, I'm gonna do this bed in blue. All right. You need to get some three-ways for the clocks upstairs because everyone always unplugs those clocks to charge their phone. I don't know if you heard me.
Yeah, here.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were still in here. Like a plug. Like a three-way plug. Because we plug... I guess there's two outlets here. A lot of the next to the bed, it's only one, like two outlets. And we have a lamp and a clock plugged in. So then upstairs, people unplug the clock to plug their phone in. So like every time I come to clean, I always have to plug the clock back in and reset the time. But if we just had a three-way plug there, it would help, you know. Let's see, spin this around. Oh, I need two more pillowcases. I put the pillowcases for this bed in the wash. The decorative ones.
Okay.
Sounds like the wash is done.
I was just gonna say, is that thing done yet?
get some detergent where they don't test on animals. Pretty sure that detergent is no good.
Tell me what to get, and I'll see if I can get it.
I got a bunch of stuff from Clean Cult lately. They make like soaps and shampoo, or like hand soap, laundry detergent, some stuff like that. And they don't have any they send a lot of their stuff in like paper boxes, so there's no plastic waste, and it's all like clean ingredients. But that's cool. My dad's like, just tell me what to get. This bed's being difficult. Yeah, so you want to go do the go-karts with me? Isn't that cool that I won that? Yeah. Yeah, the one lady was like, we get tofu sometimes, but people don't want to take it. They say they don't like it. And then she said, but when they take the tofu and they make dishes with it and they give that out to people, they love it. And the mayor said, if you're eating tofu and you don't like it, they didn't make it right. The mayor said that. She said she loves tofu. Yeah. Like, that's awesome. The mayor had my back. Everyone on the panel, like, they didn't know what to say. They all just sat there and they looked at me like, what is this guy talking about? And then one lady in the crowd, I guess she was kind of commenting on what I was saying, but they were also talking about healthier foods, just in general, than like, they get a lot of like desserts and stuff. But some lady was like, it costs more to buy an apple than it does for a candy bar. Yeah. But I was thinking about that a little more. I don't know if that's right. I don't think she's right. I think candy bars cost more than an apple. I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe some cheap candy bars. But apples aren't that expensive. But that is the sad truth.
You got apple orchards all over this place.
Yeah. And then they were talking about McDonald's too. Like, McDonald's is cheap, so people go to McDonald's. But, like, it's not, actually. A lot of the fast food has gone up in price a lot more than the wages have. So people that are eating a lot of fast food, you're not saving money by going to McDonald's and eating crappy fast food, you know? What's up, Ben? You guys got any questions or anything? Is everyone in here vegan? No trolls or anything, right? So... yeah, exactly. I just wish I could have my IDs. All my IDs. I think so in the future, a lot of this stuff can be like on a blockchain. I don't know why they don't come out with digital IDs and things like that, so I can just use my phone. I feel like we should be there by now, but... I'm having trouble with this fucking bed. You want to see what's outside? Let me show you outside a little. There's not much out here. Neighbor Jared. There's a little table out back. I hate these sheets. They're so close on the edge. I can't. It's too short. I can't tuck each side under. I can only kind of tuck one side in. And the other side is just going to have to be close.
This was done too. No, I don't think anybody's done anything. So if the cleaners were using the app and the list like they're supposed to, we could organize the closet on there. Okay. But we need to make sure that they all get on the app and they're using it properly. That's how you manage this. Well, we'll probably have to get a paper copy too. Maybe. No paper copies. No. It goes through the phone. Everything is in the phone. But what if they can't get on with their phone? Everyone always has their phone. I know, but what if they don't have internet or they can't get on? Or you have free Wi-Fi here. You have Wi-Fi here. I know, but if they don't have an iPhone or if they just have some of these ladies are older ladies, they don't have like the internet. No, I don't believe that. If they don't have a smartphone, get another cleaner. Pillows in the wrong pillowcases. I met a lady on the bus today. She spoke Creole and French and English. She's from Haiti. She spoke 3 languages. Yeah. A lot of other countries, they make you learn English. Yeah. Alright, I got this bed mostly done. I'll put the comforter on, but somebody has to finish the 2 pillowcases. Okay. And then I'm probably going to go do some outreach, if you guys are good. I got all the beds done. Alright, thank you. Yeah, I just have to check it every once in a while. This had some kind of like nuts where you tighten them and then they break off, and then you shouldn't have to ever retighten it again. That's what they claim. Huh. That's interesting. It just like locks into itself or something. This pillow looks like shit. Old people need to get with the times. No, my brother's not vegan. Are you still eating animals? Me?
I know you are.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But I'm trying not to. I'm doing the best.
No, neither of them are vegan. My dad's getting there.
I'm definitely eating more plants. I'm eating a lot of salads. I actually just stopped at the Amish market, got some romaine lettuce, and I make my own salads because the best thing for my heart is leafy greens. So I'm definitely eating a lot more salads.
Yeah, so yeah, if you can get your health benefits from it, but it's not really about you, it's about the animals.
Yeah, I know.
Like every day that you're not vegan, you're basically sending another animal to the slaughterhouse.
I realize that. I'm trying to get Liz on board as well.
Yeah.
You know.
One of my friends just posted a picture from the farm sanctuary that you guys were just at.
I just saw that. I saw it.
Yeah, oh yeah, I shared it to you.
They rescued the cow.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Calf.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that the calf was going to make it.
Right. Yeah, my buddy just shared that this morning. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. I actually want to do a video of that farm sanctuary. I did like an introduction, but I didn't like the way I looked. I just kind of didn't like the way I looked in the video, so I want to redo it.
Oh yeah, okay. Just put that there. Yeah, and I've said before that my brother is really cool because every time we go out to eat, he always gets the vegan options. What's that?
So Christopher was saying that, with the other place, we could when that's not being run, we could use that to make videos and stuff like.
Yeah. Yeah, in the meantime.
And use it as a little studio. I thought that was a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too.
Because I would like to make some videos where I just need to sit at a table and talk, but have a really nice looking background.
Right, yeah. Yeah, so my dad has a duck story that he told in one of my live streams. I don't think it's labeled. But I did clip out part of it and made a short about it, so that was kind of cool. My dad's come to my street outreach a few times just to like say hi. That time I kind of asked him a couple questions and he told his duck story. My brother refuses to come talk to people, talk to me or be on camera. He doesn't even want me to show him because I guess he's embarrassed that he's not vegan. But like I said, every single time that we've gone out to eat, you've ordered the vegan options, right?
Not every time. But I try to when I'm with you.
He said not every time, so maybe there was a time when he didn't, but I thought he did for the most part. Or at least maybe it was when I first went vegan, maybe he didn't, but the last couple times we went out to eat, he totally did. And I noticed that, you know what I mean? I thought it was really cool. Alright, I'm gonna put you right here for a second. The Liberation Pledge? What do you mean, like, if I try to get people to pledge to be vegan, I normally use AV's flowchart. Be like, how many more animals should be exploited for you? Should it be more than 0? And when they say 0, then you try to get them to pledge. But
Yeah. You can use, I guess I'll clean this again.
Alright, 12 o'clock. I should probably eat. Alright, sorry, I'm back. Oh, were they? Yeah. Yeah, it bothers me, so. Basically, yeah. I eat by myself most of the time anyway, so. But yeah, out here in Gettysburg, there's a couple of places that have vegan menus, so they have a lot of options. It's more than just like one things. And there's a place that has vegan pizzas. Really good. Maybe I should eat first. I don't know if they cleaned in here. Did you guys clean in here? You said you cleaned the kitchen? Yeah. Yeah, I mean when there's a place that has 4 different vegan pizzas, it's pretty easy to go there and get the vegan options, right? Some of the best hummus I've ever had. Cauliflower, like with a sweet, isn't it like a sweet and sour sauce or something like that with the cauliflower? Yeah, like that shit's really good. And then they have like a veggie sandwich that they put like a bunch of hummus on and stuff. That's really good. You guys want some plant-based jerky? I got a couple of them here. You can try one of these different flavors. There's a hickory smoked, a Thai peanut, a Texas barbecue, and a mesquite lime, which is probably my favorite. But if you want one, pick a color.
What were they again? I know that's the mesquite lime.
Mesquite lime, Thai peanut, Texas barbecue. Yeah. Cool. And it's seitan is the protein that one's made out of.
Yeah.
A couple of them are soy. A couple of them are seitan. And I had some that were actually made out of mushrooms, but they're all gone. But yeah, the lime one's really good. Alright, I got my audio that I will hook up once I get out there. I think I'm going to go to President's because I can connect to their Wi-Fi and stand outside and do outreach.
Yeah.
So I'll be up there. Where's the trash bag?
Over here on the bathroom door.
Alright, here's the pillows. There's the decorative pillowcase is in the wash. But all the other on besides that. I'm leaving, see ya. Well, let me know if you need help later. Let me know if you need help like next week or something. We can start getting the other one ready. Do all that painting before you put furniture in there. Do that next week. Alright, let me know what and then I'll plan
then one day we can all come out the same day.
Yeah, I told him last week, we really gotta start having the schedules. Get out here, knowing the deal.
Yeah. Switch this. Sign up 10 weeks to vegan. Look it up on your phone and sign up for it. All you gotta do is give them your email. You and Liz need to sign up for 10 weeks to vegan. Just get on the site, look it up. It's either search it or I think it's 10weekstovegan.org.
Okay.
Give them your email and they'll send you free stuff every day or every week. I went to a meeting in Borough in my town yesterday.
Yeah.
With it was like a panel of 4 different organizations that like feed needy people in Hanover and like around.
Yeah.
And I went there and I had like a paragraph that I read about animals and inefficiencies in the food systems. And the mayor was like, "I'm vegetarian," and she said she's trying to bring a Blue Zone initiative to Hanover. She was like, she was kind of in support of what I was saying. I thought that was kind of cool. But all the people in the panel, they like kind of froze and didn't really know what to say. But it got them all thinking. And then I turned around and I said, "Everyone in the room," because there was like 20 people in the audience, and then like five or six people in the panel, and then the mayor, and then like the moderator. And I said, "Everyone in the room, I'm challenging everyone in the room, do 10 weeks to vegan." Some people wrote it down, some people probably ignored me. But all those people there, they're all in the organizations to feed hungry people. So like every time you eat a cheeseburger, you're taking food from a starving child, because 15 times the food goes into that cheeseburger than you get out of it. You know what I mean? So if we weren't feeding all the plants to the animals, we'd be able to feed all the starving people. But everyone eats animals. So you're literally taking food from other people. It's sad. You would think those would be the people that would care, right? You know what another funny thing was? Most of those people were way overweight. And like, I don't know. It was just, I thought it was kind of ironic that like all these people here that are like run these organizations to feed hungry people are definitely not like low on food, I guess you could say. But yeah, if everybody skipped the meal once in a while, there would be more food for hungry people too, right? Yeah, we need to teach people how to cook tofu. That's what we need to do. Teach people how to cook tofu right. And open people's eyes to what it can actually be. Because it's awesome. See ya. That's what the one lady said. She was like, nobody likes the tofu. We'll try to give it to the people that are hungry, but they don't want to take it because they'd rather have the meat and the animal products. Go this way. All right. I'm gonna pause the stream for a while I get to the coffee shop. I'm gonna have to pause the stream for like at least 5 minutes. But I'll be back. So if you want to see me do some street outreach, don't. All right, I'm back. Cool. It works. I'm at the coffee shop now, and across the street is Food 101. My favorite vegan options. So, I'm gonna actually, well, that's in the sun. I was gonna say I'm gonna set it up right there. I might just set up, I don't know where I should. Where should I stand? Stand right here. Like, there's a feed truck. I bet that's a feed truck. Yeah, you see a little shooting back? So the square is actually right there. That's where I normally am. But I think I might stay right here because I can set that up. Wait, maybe I should turn it around. That way I can see. I just hope I get a lot of traffic here. I don't know if it's going to be as much traffic as up in the square. And I can't lay my stuff out here. But I do have my tablet, so I could show some footage as people walk by. And let me get my audio hooked up right. And there's a guy in the coffee shop that I talked to before. He's right there sitting by the window. It's the guy that was vegan for 20 years. He was born vegan. His parents are vegan. He was vegan for 20 years and then he stopped because of community. That's what he said. Peer pressure. That's what I think it was. I'll be set up in like 2 minutes here. Start trying to talk to some people. All right, audio should be better now. All right. You guys can hear me good? Hey, Vegan Anthem. No, actually, I live in like rural Pennsylvania. Probably less than 1% vegan around here. A few questions. I would ask you a couple questions. All right, great. And being in my video? What's it for? Just to get people to think a little bit. I normally ask a couple questions about animals.
Okay.
So how do you like animals? Do you want to just come back this way a little bit better so the video is a little bit better? How do you feel about animals?
I love animals.
Yeah.
They taste good.
Yeah, they taste good. So
No, I love it.
do you think that when we're taking things from them, like their eggs and the milk, and then like even their life, to eat their flesh, do you think that that's respectful?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, sure.
Who feeds these animals?
Humans, right?
Who takes care of them?
Yeah, the humans do, right? While they're here, some of them.
For a
Some of
reason.
them don't really take that good care of them, though, right?
I always look at the fact that, God gave us teeth, and those teeth identify us as being either vegetarian, omnivores,
These
or
teeth?
carnivores.
Yeah. Well, you would agree that our teeth aren't like a lion's teeth, right?
Yeah. We don't need to be.
Yeah, yeah. So if taking things from them like that, do you think
We
we're
wouldn't be
respecting
here if
them?
we wouldn't get protein.
Well, you can get protein from plants though too, right?
Yes, you
You
can.
know that? Yeah. So what?
Though?
Yeah, enough. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think that we have to eat animals, or?
I don't think we absolutely have to, but I think it's a healthy way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And be respectful of the animal.
That's interesting. You think it's healthy to eat animal products, just like in general?
Yeah.
Would you be open to being wrong about that?
I'm open to being wrong about anything, but I want to be proved.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's some research out there. Look it up for yourself.
There's
Don't
research.
just take my word for
Honestly,
it.
my friend,
But
there's research about anything you want on either side of the argument.
okay, yeah,
You can either swing your side or the other side.
sure. So what do you think about from the perspective of the animals, though?
Well, if I were a chicken or if I were a fish, I might object to being eaten.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, right? So do you think that when we have...
Chickens and fish don't eat other chickens and fish?
Not normally.
Yes, they do. Every day, all the time.
Do you know what they do in the chicken farms when they try to peck at each other? They clip their beaks off, or they burn them down so they can't do that.
I used to have chickens. I had a farm.
Yeah. You would never do anything like that to your chickens, right?
You didn't have to, but if one of them got sick or one of them had anything red on him, the chickens devour it.
Yeah. Yeah. And when if that were to happen, if you were to like see that was going to happen, would you try to stop it? Yes. Right. So why?
Because I'm human and I have a sense of kindness.
Right. Yeah, I appreciate that. So do you think that if we have one option to eat animal products and animals, and we have another option to eat plant-based products, do you think maybe we should eat the plant-based products?
No.
Why not, though? And it seems like...
I like chicken. I like beef. I like pork.
Do you think that your liking of those, like that taste, and a lot of the times when you season these things, you're seasoning them with plants in the first place anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that your taste pleasure is more important than their lives?
I'm not sure how important a chicken's life is anyway.
Yeah, I mean, to us, sure, one chicken doesn't really mean, just kind of like other people in the world. You're a stranger to me, right? So you don't really have that much value personally to me, but that doesn't mean that I would want someone to exploit you or anything. I would still stand up for you if somebody was trying to oppress you, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so do you think that we should try to maybe extend that to animals as well? Because they have the desire to live just like us, right?
All things. Even bugs.
Yeah, even bugs. Yeah, yeah.
Ever watch Monster Bug Wars?
I don't think I've seen that.
Alive.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but do you think that just because other animals eat each other, that justifies us eating other animals?
Are you a religious person?
Not generally, no.
Well, if you believe in God,
yeah.
You really think that God makes you do these things. We're all part of that system.
Do you think your God is a beloved? Yeah, your God, or whichever God you believe in. Do you think that they're preaching peace, or do you think that they generally preach violence?
Honestly, I have no opinion on that, but observation, I would say that violence is a part of our condition.
Right.
We have to defend ourselves from it. Sometimes in order to do that, we have to do it.
Sure.
Sometimes when it comes to eating something, do that. Now when I see
but we don't have to eat animals though, right?
Maybe. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
It's possible, I imagine.
Yeah, there's like the World Health Organization, they've deemed that a vegan diet or an animal-free diet is suitable for all stages of life, even children and pregnant women.
I'd have to look that information up to verify it, not that I don't believe you.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so like I said, just don't take my word for everything, go do your own research. It seems you're a smart, compassionate person, What would stop you from being vegan from now on? Is it just your taste?
Primarily.
Like if you were to get the same taste and it's like the same budget and everything like that from a plant-based diet over the animal-based diet, you would choose the plant-based diet?
I'm not certain that I would.
Even if the taste was like just the same, why would you not?
I have to research it a lot more because I think there's a lot of value that we get from eating certain animals.
So I can throw out a couple of statistics out there. Like we use 80% of the land to grow plants and animals, and we use 80% of the land for animals and the plants for the animals, and we only get about 20% back from that, like calories. 80% of the land, 20% of the calories. You see how inefficient that is?
So why would you eat animals?
Well, it's more efficient to eat the plants. So because we farm all these animals, right?
20% of your nutrition from all of the plants that we're growing. Why wouldn't you eat animals?
Because it's that 80% is the plants for the animals and the animals. It's not the plants that we eat directly. So we get 80%. We get the other 80% of our diet from the other 20% that's plants.
I had a friend of mine tell me one time, we had the same argument, and he says, do you believe in the saying, you are what you eat? And I said, okay, I'll go along with it. What is it? He says, well, cows eat something. I said, if you eat a steak, you eat grass.
Yeah, but that's bullshit. We put 50 times the feed into a beef cow that we get out. 50 times. If we just ate the plants directly, you have 50 times more calories, right?
So you're total vegan.
Yeah.
You don't use any oils or greases from animals?
No, the most that I probably do is when I go places, like if I go in here and I use the bathroom and I use their hand soap, I've realized that I'm probably using animal products. Do that. So soap with me when I go out to places. Yeah, like if every aspect in my life, when I have a decision to do something, I try to not support the animal exploitation, right? That's what being vegan is. So vegan isn't a diet. A lot of people just think it's a diet, but it's actually rejecting that animal exploitation. So it's like boycotting those industries. So just do the best that I can,
I respect that.
Yeah. So like, what would stop you from doing it yourself? Like, if you were thinking about it from the perspective of the animal.
Well, I've got a jovial answer, but I'm sure you want a serious one. Never really thought about that. I have to give it But honestly, I still think steak's a good idea. I think eggs are a good idea. I think fish is a good idea.
So
what's a good idea?
Going back to like the land use and stuff like that, if we stop
Good idea. Just shark.
Right, but for that reason you don't go out in the woods and you know what I mean. You're not going to go mess with the bear or go mess with the shark, right?
I have no idea.
Like
I've had them mess with me before, but
yeah.
No idea that I want to go after them.
But that wouldn't justify.
Very good, and the shark doesn't taste very good.
Yeah, that wouldn't justify like eating them, right? Like, so you're not hunting anything like that, right?
No,
Would you?
Killing things unless I'm really hungry and need the food.
Right. Well, like I said though, you could just eat the plants though. So when you're paying these industries to kill the animals, it is unnecessary. Right? So how many more animals should be exploited for you? Should it be more than zero?
Sorry, I like eggs and I like meat.
Yes, that's kind of like a human supremacy kind of mindset, right? You know what speciesism is?
Explain it to me.
Speciesism it's kind of like being racist or sexist, but it's discriminating against species. So there's no moral significant difference between us and other animals, right?
You see that one you just killed there? There's,
Yeah, they're invasive. I know. Just don't kill them.
I squashed every one I could find. Good
Yeah.
thing your finger was out.
I saw some lady take one on the street the other day. She was like 10 times. Yeah, they jump.
Get out of the way.
Yeah, but do you think we should just like kill things as our first option? Like, oh, invasive, let's kill it. Or do you think that maybe we should figure out? Do you think maybe we should figure out why they're going from one place to another place, and maybe do something else to eliminate them? Yeah, why do you think that?
That's why they never were here before. They were introduced.
Right. Well, how do you think we get introduced? Like
things that we have.
So really, these bugs aren't invasive. It's humans that are invasive. We've invaded their areas,
Exploited the bug.
right? And because we've gone in and destroyed their habitat, now they've ended up.
No, we haven't destroyed their habitat. That was a gift from China.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Why do you think they left their area?
Because somebody put a bunch of them in something that they sent over here, and
You think they did it on purpose? All right. Can I just give you some information?
Sure.
This is a perfect one. What is speciesism? So it's got some information in there in the back. There's a program that you can sign up for free. It's called 10 Weeks to Vegan, and they'll help you with all the nutrition and education, good recipes, and you can still have burgers, you can still have steak, you can still have pizza. The place right behind you, actually, Food 101, they have amazing vegan pizzas. So you can still get all that stuff. That's my channel there too, if you want to see our video or conversation back. My name's Jake. Are you going to be vegan from now on?
No.
Then I can't shake your hand, I'm sorry.
And I'll see you.
But thank you for your conversation. How you guys doing? That wasn't too bad. He was really honest. I'll call him honest. I definitely didn't like that he said that somebody from China packed his bugs into a system here. Dude, I don't know if he's being honest with himself saying that, but I didn't even have the tablet set up yet, so I probably could have showed him some footage if I had it pulled up. He needs to watch Dominion. I should have told him that too. I don't know if Dominion is on that. I don't know if Dominion's on that. Oh no, and I don't think I have another one. Damn, I was going to look through it and see what it says. I know it has a lot of information in there though, so. Hopefully it doesn't just throw it away. Yeah. Something just bit me too. So how's everybody doing today? Thanks for being here. Hopefully we can get a couple conversations going. Her shirt across the street says Plant Daddy. Oh, I can't spin it that way. I wonder what that means. She likes plants. I wonder if she likes animals.
Hello.
Hello, how are you guys doing? Can I ask you guys a few questions? About animals?
Oh, no, thank you.
No? Hello, can I ask you guys a few questions? This lady wants to see what's on the... Ladies. The lady stopped here at the light and she was looking at my tablet. It's the cows getting their throats slit. She's almost laughing about it. I don't know if I should have my sunglasses on or off. Here comes the bus. The double-decker bus. Can you guys see it? Yeah. So I'll wave to people and see if they see me. I got 2 people. 2 people waved. One day I want somebody on that bus to see me standing here and then come and talk to me. It hasn't happened yet, but it'll happen one day. And these tour people too. Another tour bus. I got 1 person to wave back that time. Yeah, at his age. He didn't say that, but that is probably what he was thinking, right? Like, a lot of people say that. I've been doing it my whole life. I don't want to change now because it'd be too hard. Like my dad earlier saying that there's ladies don't have smartphones. Come on. I refuse to believe that. If you don't have a smartphone in 2025, like, how do you do regular things in life? Like, how do you get places? Do you use a map instead of a GPS? You just like never go anywhere new, never do anything different than what you've always done. Get on the computer and look things up instead of using your phone. I don't know. Seems like there's more traffic over there across the street. Maybe not, though. There's some people coming down this way. Zoos educate superior mindset. A lot of people think zoos are good. You know, they think that they're helping those animals. They're like keeping different species alive and things like that. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Most zoos, like all zoos, are all for profit, though, right? They just want people to come in and buy tickets and have flashy attractions that get people to come in, you know? How you doing? Can I ask you a few questions?
Oh, how are you?
All right. Yesterday, when I had the footage, I was asking people, can I ask you a few questions? And then I was holding it up to my face. So they would look over at me and they would look directly at this. But also people stop here. I'm right at a red light, so I can hold it here, and when people stop, they're even stopped at a green light because there's so much traffic. She's parked in the middle of the crosswalk. I fucking hate that. I hate that so much. There's no reason to pull up this far. Oh man. I never know what I'm showing people. So I'll show them, and then I'll look at it, and it's like, oh, that's so bad. It was literally the dead baby pigs. There's another feed truck. Looks like. It's got funnels like at the bottom of the truck. So do they open the bottom and it all just comes out of the bottom? Can I ask you a few questions?
I'm sorry, I'm in a hurry.
All right, have a good day. Can I just share some information with you if you want?
Sure.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks. Yep.
See them, save them. Yeah, they promote the conservation efforts and paint it as a win-win. You know what the best thing would be? Just help protect them in their natural environment. Don't take them out of their home and put them in a zoo and say that you're protecting them. We need to do that with domesticated animals because they're domesticated animals. You can't just let them out, right? But the wild animals are wild animals. They're better in the wild. That's where they should be. We should be supporting that. Keeping the balance the way it's supposed to be. All we do is mess it up. A lot of people are driving by and looking over at me too, wondering why I'm over here. It probably would have been. I don't bring sign out here because it doesn't fit my bag. The natural cycle of life. Yeah. Breeding billions of animals inside in little cages and then mass exterminating them for something we don't need. And people want to say that's natural. Gas chambers, gassing multiple pigs at the same time. That's natural? That's crazy. And they want to normalize it. How you doing? Could I ask you a few questions?
Sorry.
Steak is my favorite food. Eat a plant-based steak. You ever have the meaty steaks that chunk foods, marble? They're about the same price too. Same price as a regular steak. Without the cost of a life. Look. These little feathers. These little white feathers. They come from one of those death trailers full of turkeys. The turkey slaughterhouse, the next town over. There's got to be a turkey farm down that way because I've been here multiple times where there's just feathers everywhere. All those turkeys crammed into those cages. I think they fit about 800 turkeys on one truck. How you doing, ma'am? Can I ask you a few questions?
Sorry, I'm in a hurry.
Have a good day. I saw a dog when I was walking here, but he was across the street. I brought my treats, so I'm hoping I run into a couple dogs I could possibly get some conversations going with some dog owners, which is always nice. Yeah. Yeah, there's no reason to exploit animals. We can get everything without them. How you doing, ma'am? Can I ask you a few questions? All right. Would I be able to ask you a few questions? All right. Yeah, have a good. Everyone's being so nice today. I haven't gotten the hand yet. Or have even been like completely ignored. Sometimes people will look at me with like a weird look on their face and then just flat out ignore me, which I think's a little rude. How you doing, sir?
Pretty good. How are you today?
Good. Would I be able to ask you a few questions?
No, that's okay.
Yeah. Have a good day. I don't know if they can see this. So, you love animals. The animal products that there are to get up, vegan. Respect animals. Their meat, or eggs, or milk, it's not yours. It's theirs. So what are you taking it from them in the first place for? So you're not actually giving anything up. You're just taking what was you're not taking what was never yours. Trash truck. Those are the kinds of trucks that they put all the bodies in from the slaughterhouse. Well, they put in a trash truck like that and take it somewhere. I brought some food to eat, but standing across from Food 101 is making me want to go over there and get a pizza or something. Oh crap, I don't even have any money. How you doing? Can I ask you a few questions? Would I be able to ask you guys a few questions? Are you all together? I think they're all together. He gave me a hand. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I think he did it in a respectful way. He was just like no thank you. I wonder if the guy in the coffee shop's going to come out. Maybe I can talk to him again. The short with him in the coffee shop was one of my most viewed shorts. Yeah, humans are starving because we feed the food to animals. So when you eat meat, you're saying that the animals don't matter because you kill them. Other people don't matter because you're stealing food from other people. And you don't care about the planet either, because a lot of people say, well, we should get rid of factory farming and just have more like family farms and pasture-raised animals. But that would be worse for the environment. We would need 4 planets, 4 entire Earths to farm all the animals out in the field. Just to feed the people we have now. That's not even considering a growing population. It's impossible. If we switched everything to a plant-based system, we would save the entire continent of Africa. That's how much land we are using inefficiently. The entire continent of Africa. How stupid are we? We think we're so freaking smart, and Humans are so dumb. One cheeseburger puts out as much emissions as running a car for 2 weeks. And they have laws in California, you're not allowed to have a car. How you doing, sir? Can I ask you a few questions? Have a good day. It's illegal to keep your car running in California if you're not in it, right? Would I be able to ask you a couple questions?
Just 1 second.
All right, sure. Can I ask you a few questions? No? Have a good day. You can take a picture of that if you want. Check out some of the information on there. Or I could share something with you if you want a little bit. That's why I'm out here. So are you okay being in my live stream?
Actually, I'd rather not, but I am supportive. And I was thinking you were with the, I'm trying to remember the name of the organization.
Like PETA?
No, what's
That's
the
what
PETA?
people normally say.
No, it's Anonymous.
Yeah, Anonymous, I'm part of them too.
Yeah, I encountered some volunteers in Philadelphia recently. And
Yeah, you know
very
Marcos?
moved by it.
Yeah, did you know Marcos?
I don't remember the name, but
Yeah, he's
I
the
was
organizer out there.
visiting and they were in
Yeah,
they're in Whithouse Square.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was really moved and have actually totally changed my
Right,
habits as a result. So
right. Okay, that's awesome. Can I?
Yeah.
Are you eating any animal products at all?
I am. I'm mostly not, but I have not been 100% successful yet.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll just share this with you then. It's got a program here. You can sign up, and they'll send you information for free. That's my channel. If you want to see back our conversation.
Oh, hey,
How are you?
Good. How are you? Good.
How you doing?
Thank you.
Good. How you doing?
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, you ready?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Awesome.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Yeah, you as well. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if you guys could hear her, actually. I hope you could. Okay, so AV just had an event last weekend in Philadelphia, and I didn't go. I would like to go to the next one. She said she met AV there doing their Cube of Truth, and she's changed her life. What are you guys doing? Can I ask you a couple questions? Yeah, the dogs are the most important. He said he's got to get back to his dogs. He said he's in a severe rush. He has to go back to his dogs. I can respect that. Whatever, that bug's on its own. I wasn't trying to throw it in the road, but that's where it ended up. Would I be able to ask you a couple questions? How are you doing? Are they going to go that way? I have some stickers. Would she want a sticker by chance? I have a couple stickers here with some animals on them.
Sure, we'll take them all.
This one here?
Thanks. Very cool.
About animals, just to get people to think. It's about just to get people to think a little bit.
Why would be somebody fine?
Oh no, it's fine. Have a good day. Oh, you're back.
Honestly,
Yeah.
you got me considering.
Yeah, you're considering it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I read this.
Yeah.
And I think honestly, if you were to pass out more of these,
Yes. I've passed out 4 more since you've been here.
check on some of this stuff.
Yeah.
And if it's true,
Yep.
I venture to say it might be.
Yeah. Actually, I was gonna. When you walked away, I was like, "Oh man, I should have told him." Actually, you should take a picture of my folder here. These resources here will show you more information. That's what you're looking for.
All right.
Yeah, when he walked away, I was like, man, I should have told him to watch Dominion, and that's the top one here. It's graphic, but it's the truth, you know? Appreciate it. So cool. Did you guys see that? That literally just made my whole fucking day. Yes. That makes me so happy. He walked 2 blocks away and turned around and came back just to tell me that. See, there's hope yet. Don't listen to Gary when he wants to say F all humans. Sir, would I be able to ask you a couple questions? That guy was kind of in his own world. Oh, I see a little Pomeranian. Every time I see Pomeranians now, I think of Elwood and the Pomeranian eggs. Would you eat dog eggs? I should ask him that. Would you eat Pomeranian eggs if they laid eggs? You think it would be okay to take the eggs from her and eat them? He said he came back and changed his mind. He said he's going to actually take it seriously and actually do it. And I gave him my folder that has Dominion, Pignorant, Game Changers, What the Health, Christspiracy. So now I can check out more information. He wanted more information. How you doing? Can I ask you a couple questions?
I'm really going to grab a drink, but
Yeah, I'll be here for a little bit if you come back. Actually, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here. I got an hour. Yeah, it is. It's time to focus on the animals. Yeah, he literally walked 2 blocks away and he was reading it and decided to come back and tell me that he's actually going to give it a chance. He said he wanted to double check and make sure that, you know, what he was reading in that was actually true. But it's so easy. People don't understand how easy it is to be vegan. They think it's so hard and it's such a big change, and it's really not. And once you do it, you start doing it, and you just learn a little bit. Like, really, it just takes a couple of weeks, and you're going to be so happy when you finally do it. With just the way that you're living. I mean, as long as you like animals and want to respect them. If you're a psycho and you hate animals, then that's a little different. Can I ask you a couple questions? Almost got hit by a car. Would I be able to ask you ladies a few questions? Yeah. You like animals?
yes, sir.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yes.
Yeah, have a good day. One time a guy riding a bike, I said that to him when he was riding his bike. He slammed the brakes and like slid the bike and then backed off. And he said, what did he say? I think he said like, I got 2 seconds. And I said, if you like animals, maybe you should consider not eating them. And I gave him a pamphlet and he took it and he was like, he didn't know what to say. He was like, whoa. He's like, all right, I'll look at this. And then he took off. It's like, all I need is 2 seconds and it could change your life possibly. She's just standing there with that Pomeranian. She's not getting any closer. Yeah, he seemed like he was fighting it, right? When he was here the first time, he was definitely fighting it. But like I said, he was honest. at least the only reason he could come up with was the taste, you know. And looking through there, he saw the burgers, you know, he saw the other recipes, and he was probably like, why not, you know? Which is exactly what I said. Why not? Why are you not vegan? Can I ask you guys a few questions?
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
I think I should hold this up higher. Maybe you'll see it more, but it's a little bright out today, so I think it's hard to see the tablet. Yeah, he did. He literally went from, I like meat, I like eggs, to, you know what, I think I'm going to change. He realized you don't need those things. You don't need any of that. Man, the coffee shop. They left the door open, and I just got a huge whiff of the fresh coffee. I love this coffee shop. It's so good.
I got some time now.
All right, you got a couple minutes?
What you get?
Are you all right being on my YouTube stream?
Yeah, that's all right. Hi, everybody.
Cool. So I'm here asking about animals a little bit. How do you feel about animals, just in general?
Well, I have a respect for them.
Right.
I feel we should treat them with respect.
Okay.
Cruelty, how you treat an animal is how you're going to treat your fellow human beings. I
Right.
think.
All right. Great. So, are you vegan?
No, I'm not.
Right. So, if we're taking things from animals like their eggs and their milk, or their life to eat their meat, do you think that that's respectful, or do you think that's disrespectful?
Well, now that is, I do feel that animals are not on the same level as humans.
Okay. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Sure.
However, I do respect, I feel we need to care for them. I
Right.
feel they're,
Me too. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I really do. Now, I feel there's a proper way to go about, because you're talking about consuming meats.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm getting.
Yeah. Or
So-
any animal products.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I feel that it is okay to do that, but
Why do you
I
think
do
it's
not,
okay?
well, I feel like the animals were put here for us to manage and enjoy. I don't know. Now I don't want to get religious, but I do read the
Yeah.
Bible. I feel there are domestic animals and there's wild animals. I feel, though, that managed properly, we could consume meats.
Right.
Like
How the-
fish.
how-
How do you fish?
Yeah, I don't eat fish either. So most
Okay.
fish are caught wild fish. They're just caught with a giant net,
It's
right?
horrible.
And they catch everything.
It's horrible what
And
they're
it's
doing
just-
to the environment.
Yeah, it's
I do
horrible.
not agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
And the fish, the individual fish, oh, she's so good. Is she?
It's a
He's adorable.
What do you say?
Could I give him a treat? It's a dog treats. It's peanut butter, pumpkin, and oats.
Sure. Rick.
Rick.
There you go, buddy.
Oh, you're so cute. Want another one? Good boy.
There you go. Take care.
So even if like we treat them nice during their life, right?
Okay.
Do you think in the beginning when we're breeding them into existence just for our benefit, and then when we're taking them out at the end just for our benefit, do you think that's respectful?
Well,
Because all animals have a desire to live,
Yeah.
right? And we're cutting that
yeah,
way
they
short.
do. I feel.
And fish,
I
we
feel
pull them
you-
out and then they suffocate. A lot of them we just
Yeah.
in the air almost.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that there can be some cruelty with it, but I feel managed properly, I feel that it's okay. That's how I feel
Yeah.
about it. I mean,
So So you agree, like, if they're treating the animal bad, right? Like,
Uh-huh.
if they're being abused during their life,
Yeah.
it's worse than if we treat them with respect during their life.
Yeah.
So would you also agree that when we're taking their life, we also have another option just to eat plants and leave the animals alone? Do you think maybe that's the best option?
Well, I feel that we could, eat plants, because I do eat plants too.
Yeah. Most people eat mostly plants, but yeah.
Well, it's plants, and but I feel that to consume meats is okay too, as long as it's done. I'm against cruelty, but I feel managed properly, I don't have an issue with that, and I don't have a problem with others, and I don't have a problem if some people choose not to eat meats and
Right.
eat veggies.
Right.
And
I understand
I'm
that,
all for too.
I respect other people's choices, but when it comes to eating animals, there's a victim behind that choice, right? So do you think that we should consider the animal's perspective,
Well,
the animal's desire to live? Do you think that?
yeah, well, see now, again, I don't put animals on the same level as humans.
Sure.
I feel that animals were put here, for us to enjoy, but also for a purpose, for clothing, for food, that type of thing.
Well,
That's how I view it.
but they don't have to be used for that stuff, right? Like,
Well,
we have alternatives.
Yeah, they don't have to, but if a person wants to,
Do you think that your want is more important than their desire to live?
well, is it their desire or is it an instinct with animals? See, that's where to me, I feel like we need to be careful not to place them on the same level as humans.
Do you think that they're conscious and they have emotions and those emotions and experiences affect their
I feel
outlook
that
on life?
maybe some do more than others. Their instinct.
You know what sentience is?
No, I don't know what that is.
It's the ability to experience the world around you.
Okay.
And all animals have that, even bugs to an extent, even fish.
Well, I'm not so much aware of that.
Right. So now that you know, do you think that you should consider them? Yeah. Don't just take my word for anything. Go look it up yourself.
And I do appreciate what you're saying.
Yeah.
But again,
and don't do it for me. Do it for the animals, right?
Well, again, I think I'm viewing animals on a different level than maybe what you are.
Right. Well, so and also like I think my brother that I was just with is more important to me than you are because you're just a stranger, right? But that also it doesn't mean that if somebody were to exploit you, I wouldn't stand up for you.
Yeah,
right.
I get you. I understand, but you see,
I feel like
I
animals.
understand how you feel animals are on a different level to you.
Yeah, I mean
they're on a different level than what I view them.
But even whatever level they're on, do you think that because they have sentience and they can experience the world, that we should at least respect that and not exploit them?
Well, I mean, I don't view it as exploiting.
You would never trade positions with a farm animal yourself, right?
Well, I mean, again, it's not apples to oranges. That's how I'm looking at this.
But what's the difference between a human or a child and an animal, right? Because children can't make the same decisions, right?
Yeah, but children are on a different level than animals.
How so?
I feel. Well, again, I feel that.
Is it just because they're humans?
Well, yeah, they're humans. See, again, I think you're viewing why animals are here. I feel they're here for a purpose.
A purpose that we gave them.
to say, no, I feel that there's a higher source that has provided them as a purpose. See, that's how I feel. But
it's not necessary.
I feel like if a person wants it, even me, I feel like I don't eat as much meat as I used to in the past.
Right.
But
Do you know what speciesism is?
no, speciesism, I don't know that word, but I'm sure I could look. I'm sure you're going to tell me.
I can if you want me to.
Okay, go ahead.
So it's discriminating based on species. So it's kind of like being racist or sexist.
Okay.
Right? Because there's
But-
not really a difference between the species if you want to consider it morally.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I appreciate where you're coming from with that regard, but again, I feel you're elevating them higher than what they were intended to be elevated. I mean, that's like mosquitoes.
Do you see how it's a little hypocritical? Because yeah. I mean, if
would you kill a housefly? Would you spray mosquitoes? Would you
I don't. Actually, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
if you had lice in your hair, would you put something on to kill the lice?
I mean, I would probably do that.
Yeah,
like, there's certain points where it's like, if you're defending yourself against an animal, I'd probably kill an animal if I had to defend myself against an animal.
Okay.
I would do that with a person too, right? If a person attacked me, I would defend myself against a person.
I could see that. But,
So like a survival
I mean,
situation.
you know, it's you could carry this to the point to where I feel it becomes unreasonable. That's all I'm saying.
Right. So
However,
what is that? What does washing the lice out of your hair have to do with demanding more animals go through a slaughterhouse to eat them?
well, now I feel that there could be means of how these animals are managed. I do agree with that.
So do you mean like not as packed together as tightly, or
See,
so they,
that's another thing. I was raised on a farm
Mhm.
when I was younger.
So was I.
Slaughtering, packaging food was a thing that we did for survival. And
Was it really for survival, or was it? It was just something that you guys always did. But could you have just like gone and eaten plants instead?
well, I mean, certain times of the year you can get vegetables and fruits, and you can package it. But meats are good too. I mean, fish and meats and that, and we would do even fishing trips to catch fish. We would freeze it, and I feel okay with that. I feel like it's,
You don't have any empathy for those animals?
well,
You said earlier that we should take care of animals and stuff, but
yeah,
then
I do. I feel there
but it's
is
kind of
a
hypocritical.
cruelty. Well, I mean, you can call me hypocritical if you want, but if you're going, I mean, I could probably find some things that you do in your life within sex or
Sure.
whatever could be hypocritical.
And if you catch me on something like that, then I'll try to do better.
Okay, well,
So I talked to a guy earlier, and
I feel like now what's happening is, instead of asking me my opinion, you kind of brought me here to show me that I'm a hypocrite.
Well, I didn't put words in your
mind.
mouth. You could have came up here and said, I don't like animals. You know what I mean? I hate animals. I think we should just use them. And then you wouldn't be hypocritical, right? Because you would.
Okay, all right. Well, I could say
Does that make sense?
but I don't feel that cruelty to animals is correct. I have a respect for that. Fine.
But we don't have to eat them, and then we're killing them to eat
But
them.
the point is, you don't view it like I do. And that's okay.
I'm viewing it from the perspective of the animals,
Okay, but
because I think that they are at least important enough to have that respect.
what you feel is, and then this is where you've elevated them. Now, animals, I feel cruelty is wrong. But to elevate them to where their rights are above.
Do you think this isn't cruel? This is
I'm
what
sure it is.
this is what happens to most animals.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know these slaughterhouses, and I do understand.
that you're
When you buy
upset
animal
about.
products, yeah, but when you buy animal products, you are directly supporting this.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
And if you want to respect animals, then I
what do you
just think
what
that
do you think the answer is?
just to leave them alone.
What do you think about the harm that's being brought to humans in major cities? What about
Like what
every year in the
specifically?
United States? And well, like today, 55 people will be murdered.
Yeah, yeah.
Just today.
Yeah. So I talk about
So how do you
stuff like
feel
that a
about
lot
that?
sometimes.
Yeah, so
But I
what
don't
do you think
directly
the solution is to that?
I don't directly support that though, right?
Okay,
You know.
so that's what I'm saying is, and I respect your cause here, but
Well, not really. If you
maybe
support
but what
support these
about-
industries,
Yeah, but problem is this.
I really
I'm gonna
appreciate
say
you talking to me too.
Well, sure, but I feel like put some energies towards helping humans.
Well, I do that too.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because
I help feed hungry people and stuff like that.
I feel like there's a lot of problems going on in society.
Yeah.
Focus on helping some humans too. I mean,
Okay, so do you know that most of the plants that we grow, we feed to the animals? If we stopped feeding all these plants to the animals, we would be able to feed more people. Every time you eat a
you probably
cheeseburger,
could, yeah.
every time you eat a cheeseburger, you're taking food from a hungry person.
Okay. Yeah, I feel that that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Who knows? Eventually, we might get to the point where we don't consume any meats.
Yeah.
That may happen.
Yeah.
Right now, we're not at that point.
Right, of course, but I think we could be there in the pretty near future.
Well, if that's how things trend to go, then that's where we'll be.
What do you
But
think
I think
about?
there's bigger issues. I think there's a lot of main issues going on that need to be focused on.
Well, we could
that's
focus
real
on more than one thing at a time, though, right? Like I focus on a couple of things.
Yeah. I mean, we can, but you know.
And the animal products, that's something that you could be directly supporting that 3 times a day. If you eat 3 meals and you eat animal products in every meal, you're directly giving them your money.
I did have an egg this morning. And cheese.
Yeah, for dairy, you know that whole process for dairy?
Well, we used to have a milk cow, but we didn't send it through. But we made butters and stuff ourselves.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, why do the cows produce milk in the first place, right?
Yeah, it's for their young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we take it from them, and we take the babies from the mothers, right?
Well, we didn't. We would raise the babies, and then we would sell them off. But
for meat?
Either, I don't know what the people that bought it.
Yeah.
They might have used it for a dairy cow. If it was a girl.
Right.
You know, if it was a male, they probably would, either for breeding or whatever. Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate your time.
Yeah. Are you going to be vegan from now on? Can I share some more information with you?
I can't promise you that right now.
All right. Well, then, unfortunately, I'm not going to shake your hand because you're still supporting the exploitation. But if you want,
no, you won't shake my. You're treating me like a subhuman.
No. No, I'm just. I'm not going to respect your choice to exploit the animals.
Okay. So you know what? I stopped to have a conversation, and what's happened is this is the judgment hour.
I was in your position a year ago, so I'm not judging you. I think that you're a very smart, very honest, intelligent person.
I want the best.
I want the best for you as well. We just look into it a little bit more.
Okay, I appreciate it.
You're letting the animals down.
All right.
You're betraying the animals.
I am.
Yeah. Oh, that's sad because you wanted to respect them at first, but now you're supporting the exploitation. Can I ask you a few questions, sir? Are you okay being on my live stream, on my YouTube?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm asking a couple questions about animals, just to get people to think a little bit. Do you like animals?
I mean, depends on what you like.
So, do you think that when we're taking things from animals, like eggs and milk, and their life to eat them, do you think that that's respectful?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do?
Mm-hmm.
How so?
Read the Bible, asshole.
Read the Bible, asshole? You're the asshole, dude. Thank you for not being like that guy. Damn. That guy was a douche. Read the Bible, asshole. You guys want to justify exploitation with the Bible. You're making a mockery of your religion. Oh, man. You know, Satanists treat animals better than Christians. They think they're so holy by slaughtering animals. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that guy was a fucking asshole too. Not taking the information about, after saying that he really wants to respect animals and take care of them, but then put him on the spot and then he wants to defend exploitation and abuse. Crazy. I'm using both of my mics. And we watched some of this, some of the chickens being hung up and having their throats cut. And he said he's against it, but now he's going to walk away and give them his money. He's going to directly support those industries. He's a hypocrite. He said he's a hypocrite. I didn't put any words in his mouth. He said that he wanted to respect animals. And then he said that he's not willing to change and stop exploiting them. Man, it started out really well. I said earlier, man, everyone's really nice today. And then I just got two assholes in a row. Oy, oy, oy. Ah, cutie! There was another dog that was in a car here when I was talking to him. It's really cute. Sorry I haven't been responding with you guys as much. Damn, there's not that many people in here. My streams have not been getting that many views. Oh yeah, Owen. I should have said that too. Most of the people there, they end up getting PTSD. And would I be able to ask you ladies a few questions?
Sorry.
No? All right, have a good day. Thanks for considering it. Yeah, read the Bible, asshole. That was his response to me saying, do you think it's respectful when we take things from them, even their life? Isn't that what I asked him? And that was his response to that? That's probably the craziest conversation that I've had out here. That'll make a really funny short. That'll probably get me a lot of views. Psycho. Is that a trash can? Good. There's trash outside. I left my phone out here for 2 seconds, hoping nobody stole it. Can I ask you some questions now, or at least pass out some information? No, you don't even want the information? Well, you can look at it after your meeting, right? People, man. Literally don't have 2 seconds. This is my last pamphlet I got. Meeting. Probably meeting with a cheeseburger. Maybe I'll try to get one more. One more conversation. I can't go anywhere or I'm gonna lose my connection. Maybe I can just talk to you guys a few more minutes. The one lady, she's sitting right over there actually. She just met AV in Philadelphia and changed her life. So, and then the guy I talked to earlier, he took information and was reading it, walked 2 blocks down and came back. Can I ask you a few questions, sir? I have no idea what he said. But yeah, he walked 2 blocks away, reading it, turned around, came back and said he's going to make a change. So, talking to me for a few minutes can literally change your life. But some people, like that guy, probably just thinks it's too hard, it's too big of a change, it makes them too uncomfortable, and they refuse to do it. But it's not hard. It's actually really easy. And if you like animals and you want to treat them fairly, then you should consider it, right? Would I be able to ask you guys a few questions? Yeah.
For city grocery.
What?
For city grocery.
Oh, I think you just have to push the button. Oh, it didn't change. I thought maybe it would have changed for him. But yeah, it was telling them not to go, but they were stopped anyway, so she was like, kept trying to walk, but she was like, maybe I shouldn't. They went into Food 101. I hope they order some vegan food. I'd get my buddy those cauliflower bites if I had my wallet and take them back to him. I talked to a buddy of mine, I think it was last week, maybe the week before. And he said the same kind of thing a lot of people say, the taste. If he would probably be vegan if he could get the same taste. He doesn't really care about animals that much, but he's a smart, open-minded person, so I feel like if he had some really good plant-based dishes, he might realize that he doesn't need anything from an animal. I told him I'd get him the cauliflower bites here. They're freaking amazing. Hey, you guys, can I ask you a few questions? Yeah, that's cool. Have a good day. He's got some cool tattoos. I want to get more tattoos. I want to get like my whole arm done. Yeah, right. Yeah, I thought the same thing. That first guy was definitely like more against it. At least at the beginning, and then the other guy just totally flipped. He got so defensive. Trying to say he victimized himself, right? You're calling me a hypocrite. You're judging me. He can't see the animals as a victim. He sees himself as a victim for talking to me. Grow up, dude. That's such a childlike reaction to have. So immature. Oh, they're pest control. They kill bugs. These pest control truck just drove right up in front of me, and these guys are just staring at me. I don't know if they can see this or not, but yeah. I mean, pest control and management, you would think they do other things than just kill bugs, right? I would hope. If I had a pest control company, as a vegan, I would do everything to not kill them first, right? Man, I can't imagine all the chemicals and stuff that they use. Probably not good for people. Definitely not good for the bugs. But yeah, the guy talking about houseflies and stuff, mosquitoes. You know, there's things to repel bugs. Just keep them away from you. You don't have to kill them. If there's a fly in my house, I don't kill it. I try to catch it, put it outside. Same thing with a mosquito. I mean, if a mosquito bites you and you smack your arm, I mean, I don't know if that's a reasonable amount of force back to it, but I can kind of see how you're justifying defending yourself at that point. You're not going out and trying to mass exterminate mosquitoes just because one bit you. But if you don't want to kill the mosquito, then don't kill the mosquito. Like, but that's just a distraction from what the question was, you know? He just didn't want to talk about what we were talking about. It was making him too uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm going to have some really good shorts today. That guy coming back and saying he's going to change, and then the other guy telling me to go read a Bible, asshole. That's funny. That's going to make some good content. Damn. All right. I think I actually had another book. I should have given him this. After he came back, I didn't realize I had this in my folder. I should have given him this too. But he took a picture of my folder, so he'll have a lot more information. I want somebody to walk by so I can hand this to him, but then I gotta go. I should go like now. 2 minutes. I'll give it 2 minutes. This lady's coming over. There's somebody there, there's a lady there, there's 2 people there. So hopefully I can just pass this out to them, and then I have to go. Maybe I can do a Hangout stream later at the house. I didn't do one yesterday because I had that meeting to go to. I forgot about it. How you doing? Can I share some information with you?
Not well.
I normally do interviews, but I'm about to leave, so I'm just trying to pass out the last bit of information I got. So
Thank you.
it's just about animals. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, cool. Yep. It's about animals, and her response was, I love animals. Like most people. It's what most people say. Be in the majority. Respect animals. You know, most people want to respect animals. They just don't with their actions. That's the hypocrisy that we're trying to fix. I recognize that guy. You the Ghouls and Grinds guy. Hello. Those people in that vehicle own the really nice coffee shop in my hometown. Really cool people. The coffee shop is Halloween themed. It's called Ghouls and Grinds. It's fucking awesome. definitely outreach to them too. I went there one day and gave them some of the information that I miss out. Got my Rob Zombie shirt on today. There was one time there were some people, I was up in the square, I was a block up that way, and I asked the lady if I could ask her a few questions. She said, no, I'm so hungry. What did she say? She's like, I'm so hungry, I might eat you or something like that. And I said, go down here to Food 101, they have amazing food. They started walking down this way, and then I said, when you get there, ask for the vegan menu. And her husband said, no, and grabbed her and pulled her, turned her around, and said, we're going this way. And then they walked down the one street that had no restaurants. And then they had to come back like 2 minutes later. It was hilarious. But just because I said vegan, that guy was like pissed off about it. So you're already on here probably. But, oh, now it cut out. I'm about to go, so see you everybody. Thanks for being here. If you couldn't hear me just say that. Very good conversations. One very bad conversation. But might be a good short, so I'll try to make the best of it, right? Yeah, might do a Hangout stream later. So, thanks a lot. See you guys.